Following an administrative inquiry, the President of the Parliament has asked the EU Anti-Fraud Office to look into the case of 20 assistants belonging to the French National Front. They're suspected of working for Marine Le Pen's party in Paris rather than on their EU parliamentary duties.
On ne peut pas être payé par le Parlement européen et travailler pour un parti. On a traité le cas comme tous les autres cas. Dès on a un soupçon d'une irrégularité, nous sommes obligés de saisir Olaf et la justice du pays concerné.
If it's fraud, it would have cost €1.5 million for the year. Tax, the European Parliament Special Committee held its first meeting. 45 MEPs are expected to look into the LuxLeaks scandal. At the end of 2014, a group of journalists exposed Luxembourg's practice of giving favourable tax rulings to multinationals.
It's a fact-finding and not a judgment. It's not a persecution. Our objective is to work in full transparency. We have decided that we'll open a site for people to contribute.
The Special Committee will publish its report in 6 months and is expected to press for EU fiscal harmony. €10 billion is how much business pay every year to credit card companies in transaction fees, or rather how much they used to pay. MEPs have decided to cap these charges for both national and cross-border transactions. The first beneficiaries will be the retailers, who are expected to make savings of around €6 billion. These savings should then eventually trickle down to consumers.
Now what we do is transferring those costs away from the banks to the retailers, and they will benefit the first, but of course later on the consumers will benefit because retailers have more competition and they will lower the prices as well.
The measures could also break the monopoly of big companies like Visa and MasterCard. Next week's European Council Summit of EU Heads of State was a talking point at the plenary. This summit will focus on EU energy policy.
Chaque pays a poursuivi sa politique nationale égoïste. L'Union est restée sans réaction efficace face à l'usage de l'arme du gaz par la Russie. Grâce à la proposition de la Commission, pour la première fois, le Conseil est saisi d'un projet de politique globale. Adoptons-le une fois pour toutes.
Also debated at the plenary, EU's relations with Russia and the situation in Ukraine.